Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Alto Knights. This is a new true story mob film with Robert De Niro and supporting cast like Deborah Messing. Now, this is a story about two real life mobsters. It is based on a true story about Vito Genovese and Frank Costello. You have the difference between calm and fiery in this film. So you have Frank Costello, who's the calm, quiet one, doesn't want to be recognized as a mobster, just goes about his business. And then you have Vito Genovese, who is the fiery one, just makes decisions very rashly, knows he can get in trouble, doesn't care, just wants everything to be his way or the highway. Now, as with friends, they used to be friends from growing up. So let's take a bit of a history lesson. So Frank Costello and Vito Genovese are second generation American-born immigrants to Italian parents. And basically with them, it's a case of how they grow up to be mobsters. They were up until the ninth grade in school, then decided, look, we're just going to leave and we'll hang around this place called the Alto Knights Social Club, which was a no-hangout for mobsters back in 1940s or 30s in New York, basically. Anyways, long story short is that these guys are two friends, but both mobsters at the same time. They come up with each other. But as they've grown older, Vito Genovese did become the boss of bosses for a while, but then he was arrested on a double murder charge and then skipped bail, went back to Italy, was only supposed to be there till the heat died down, but then World War II happened, as we all know. That happened, and he was stuck in Italy for a while. So then, while he was away, before he left, he gave Frank Costello the running to say, look, right, you become the boss of bosses while I'm away, the top guy, and then when I come back, I'll take it back from you. By the time he come back, it had been 15, 20 years. The mob had enjoyed peace. There had been no turf wars between different sections. Everyone was making money. And nobody had complained. When Vito Genovese came back, he wanted everything to go back to the way it was. You try to explain to the guy, it can't go back to the way it was. In the end, Frank Costello got so fed up, he said, look, just take it all back. I just want to get out now. So, in order to make sure that Vito was caught and not himself, he said, okay, look, I want to do this in public. So he called all the mob bosses from around the country who made up the American Mafia and basically decided that, look, we're going to do this in public. But he wasted a lot of time in getting there. And where he did it was upstate New York for a friend who was a friend of the mob, but he knew that the police would be there and people had tipped them off in different places around the country. Said, look, this meet is going to happen and you should go get down there. Police got there, they took 73 names, and eventually, I'd say about a month or two later, Vito Genovese was arrested on a trafficking charge for bringing drugs into the country. And not to say that, Frank Costello got away easy as well. He got done for tax evasion. Now, if anybody knows, this is Al Capone's most famous saying, you can't cheat the IRS. You can cheat anybody else, but you can't cheat the IRS. The IRS are the ones who have no faith in anybody. They have literally no chill. They will come after you with everything they have, and eventually they will get you. Anyways, the most controversial thing about this film was Robert De Niro playing the roles of Frank Costello and Vito Genovese. Now, he did a good job for me. Now, this isn't like your normal shoot-em-up gangster films like Goodfellas or Casino or anything like that. This is more a slow build. There are some killing scenes here and there, but it's more about the mental aspect of things. You're looking through Frank Costello narrating this film. I found it quite good. I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. Now, I told my family to go see this film. Admittedly, my brother enjoyed it. My wife, not so much. It's not her type of film, of course. My father didn't like it. My mother didn't really know what was going on, but she kind of understood what was happening by the end of it. But guys, I recommend, if you're interested in mobster films, this is one. Not for the ages. It's not like a shoot-'em-up mobster, like I said before, not like Casino, not like Scarface, anything like that. Go see it. It gives you an aspect into their lives. Vito Genovese and Frank Costello. How they came up together, how they became bitter enemies after a while, and how they both went to prison, and how they both reconciled as well while in prison. Anyways, you guys give me your thoughts on this. We'll see you on the next one. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.